Yo, yo, this is Lionel coming at you with part 3 of our marketing or getting leads for door knocking campaign. So in part 3, what we're going to be diving into is essentially looking at the loans that are attached to these houses. So from part 1, we gathered the years of the homes. Part 2, we took the zip codes and we incorporated colors to each specific lead. And in part 3, what we're going to be doing is looking at the loans attached to not only our color-coded homes, but essentially every single lead on here. So let me just show you what I mean. Right here is where it says original loan. Anything under 300,000 I want you to look at. So for example, 206,000. Here's the address. It says 6860 Panamint Row, number 2. So if it says number 2, we already know it's a condo. And we can further analyze this lead by scrolling over and looking right here at what type of home it is. It specifically says condo, so we know it's a condo. So we're not going to mess with that one. As we scroll down, I'm looking. So here's another one, 289. It's under 300,000. Chula Vista. Great area to invest in. We scroll over. It's a condo. So because it's a condo, I'm not going to write it down. $238 on Poplar Street. Single family home, $10,000. It's in default. That's the reinstatement amount. It's $10K basically. So I'm going to go to my piece of paper. Right here it says Earl. I'm going to then, right next to it, 238K, NOD, 10K. I missed one up top here. This is Lee Goulart, 50,000. We like that. Scroll over. Make sure it's a single family residence, which it is right here. We look at the reinstatement amount, $7,000. Go back over. We come down to our piece of paper. And I've already written it actually. Lee Goulart, 50K, NOD, 7K. We continue on. Alan Richard, Alleman, 250,000 in Del Mar, very high-end neighborhood. Scroll over. First thing we're going to check, yes, it is a single family residence. The reinstatement amount is $10,000, just about $93.88. Scroll back over, and on my paper, where I've already written it, you're going to see Allen Richard Trust, Del Mar, $250,000, NOD $10K. We continue on. Keep scrolling down. We already did that one. $205,000. William B. and Patricia Luther. It's in Oceanside. Just the type of area we're looking for. We scroll over. The reinstatement amount is $24,126, almost $25,000. More importantly, it's a single family residence. So I come back, I go down to my piece of paper. Again, I've already written it here, but William B. Patricia Luther, 1623 Quiet Hills Drive, Oceanside, $205,000, $205K, NOD, that should say $24K. I actually wrote $20K. I was a little absent-minded when I wrote that. Notice though, on this particular lead, it's not highlighted. And the reason why it's not highlighted is because it's not an older home. That is okay. When we're looking at homes that have equity, it's okay if they're newer homes. So just keep that in mind. We're looking at every single lead on this page. That's why we're scrolling down and looking at every single loan. Here's another one. Ruth Briggs, $233,000. Now, unfortunately, this is a P.O. box. Can't do much about a P.O. box. Can't go door knock a P.O. box. I mean, you can mail something to it, but can't go door knock, unfortunately. And actually, it does have the address. Nice. So we can door knock it. Sometimes if it has a P.O. box here, if you scroll over, it'll say the reinstatement amount, which is almost $9,000. It is a single family home. And when we scroll even further, it says the address, 15320 El Camino Real, Rancho Santa Fe, California, 92067. So I would just note that on my paper, and I can go door knock on it. That is a very high-end neighborhood. So $233,000 is nothing. So again, I come down to my paper. I'm going to write next to the lead, $233K. And I already forgot what I said. She's $9,000 in default. So NOD, $9K. Another one. Let's see. Here's one, $215,000. But when we look over here at the address, it has a number 2. So when I see a number 2, so it's 3783 36th Street, number 2, San Diego, California, 92104. Almost positive that's a condo, which it is. Just confirm that. Stay away from the condos. 210K, Jocelyn. 18,000 in default, but it's a condo. See, I have to scroll all the way over. That's a condo. We don't want to go after that. And the reason why we don't go after it is because in this case it's 210,000. This is, I believe, Poway. There's no equity in there. A condo in Poway doesn't go for more than 210,000. $84,000. This is a good one. Moises. Scroll over. 31,000 behind, and it's a single family residence, more importantly. That's a good lead. That's a hot lead right there. So we come to our paper, we write it down, and this one actually just so happens to be an older home. So as you can see, we have Moises highlighted in green because it's in Chula Vista, 1968, 84,000, NOD 31K. Pretty simple. I'm actually going to make a little cheat sheet showing you which areas are high-end neighborhoods and which areas are low-end neighborhoods. So you'll know. Obviously the big, North County, Carlsbad, Oceanside, well not specifically Oceanside, but Carlsbad, Del Mar, Rancho Santa Fe, very high-end neighborhoods. 92104, North Park, that's a high-end neighborhood. Point Loma, high-end neighborhood. So we can look out for homes that are priced a little higher. Could be $350. If it sells for $700,000 and it has a loan on it that's $350,000, well, there's still some equity there. But a general rule, if it's $300,000 or below, we're going to look at it and determine if we're going to go after it or not by doing exactly what I just showed you. So that's it, you guys. Thanks.